everybody, welcome back. Today we reacted to the second new trailer of the Outlast Trials with Otto and Aurora, you know, Minotaur, new prime asset and all that. Yesterday we did a video of the teaser trailer. It was pretty cool. I am so excited for this. As you can see right here, the Outlast Trials Project Diarchy, new prime asset cinematic trailer reveal. So this one is 2 minutes 20 seconds long. It is longer than a Franco's full trailer, which is insane, and I literally am peeing my pants. The thumbnail looks so great. I did get spoiled by someone else's thumbnail of what Otto looks like. He looks better than I expected. I just want to see this trailer, but they are looking sick. Is she like a belle? Is she? That's what she reminds me of in that picture. But holy crap, this is like that thumbnail is sick. Project Diarchy. For one, I was like so convinced it was gonna be Project Minotaur. So I mean, pretty interesting how they, you know, diverted my name of the expectations. But I really expected Project Minotaur. But yeah, Project Diarchy. Don't know exactly what that word means. It might be stupid. I'll look it up after. We just like have to watch this. We're all ready. I have huge expectations for this. I'm hoping it shows parts of the new map since the last one kind of didn't. And I also hope it shows like whatever like crazy power they have that I don't think they still have like really shown yet. Because like the last trailer was cool and all, but you couldn't really see much. A 2 minute 20-second trailer, that's insane. Project Diarchy. I like the name though. I'm not gonna read the description or anything yet. New prime asset. I know I dragged the last one, the beginning on, just because I'm like so excited and I just don't want to play it. I don't know why. Okay, I was gonna have it blast volume, max volume. Audio should be better this time. It might be still a little loud, but it should be better this time because we have a headphone, you know, whatever you call it, splitter now. So I don't have to have the headphones unplugged. But here we go. Project Diarchy, new prime asset cinematic reveal trailer. Or trailer reveal, sorry. This is gonna be insane. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, okay.
Look into the eyes of a friend. A sibling, a partner, a lover. That person is capable of anything.
Yeah.
Lies, violence, infidelity, murder.
Oh, no, new map. That was a new map.
A pessimist might account for this by humanity's inherent cruelty.
Vile beasts!
An optimist may think it only demonstrates the plasticity of our identities.
Only beasts of burden, needing leadership.
A new archetype has arrived. Forebears of tradition. An enduring moral order. Forced into shadows by the circumstances of their biology. Elevated to wealth and power by sheer force of will. Otto and Aurora Cress. Sister dear.
Yes, lover? These rough beasts would like to make our acquaintance.
Two very different kinds of genius. Her gifted in chemistry. Him gifted in politics. Opposite and complementary tools of manipulation. Always watching. Never out of reach. The fountainhead of a medicated and managed future. Look into the eyes of a friend. Look into a mirror. Know that you are capable of anything except choice.
Well, what? That was kind of crazy. They look pretty crazy. Okay, Prime Master Cinematic Reveal trailer. That was a lot. Alright, let's just check out the description real quick. No render. Otto and Aurora, two halves of the same sadistic whole, and they'll be joining Outlast Trials in a major update to kick off Season 4 of Project Diarchy. Otto and Aurora, new trial environment. Shopping mall. Okay, so the new map is a mall. That is pretty sick. Rebirth 2.0 and more. Okay. Oh, new comic. We have to look at this real quick. Here they are. Okay, here it is. Let's just, I'm just gonna quickly scan over this. So we have these two right here. All right. I have a lot of thoughts. I just want to look at this first. Good evening. Excellent work as always. How did you know the amyl nitrate would stabilize? Translated from Japanese. You have to listen to the chemicals. Ask Mr. Kusamura if he has any more recent newspapers. Okay, that's disturbing. Tell him nobody's errand boy, but I have a piece of news. Might not just like read all this. Wait, something happened to Clyde Perry. Oh yeah. Unnatural. Crust chemical. Bro, what kind of Franco? I'm just gonna leave this off here. Just so I don't have to blur a million things. That was that. I didn't even read half the stuff. I was just scrolling through. So let's just leave that for later. Is there a blog? Does not seem like there's a blog. Let's just go through this trailer real quick. So, new mall, a shopping mall. That's cool. I like how it did show parts of it. Alright, let's just go through this nice and slow.
Look into the eyes of a friend.
And let's just kind of go slow through here so we don't have to watch it back like 8 times. The eyes of a friend.
A sibling.
Yeah.
A partner.
Yeah.
A lover.
Okay, so nothing really so far.
That person is capable of anything.
Okay, so he's there. All same
Lies.
stuff.
Violence.
Violence.
Infidelity. Murder.
Yeah, I know I'm showing. Okay. Part of the shopping mall. That's sick. The shopping mall. Cool, so you see an escalator there. Let's go slow motion here. So, one thing is, I'm still confused on the toxic power. Because the reason I'm confused is, I don't know. Because in the game, remember that they said that that's like too dangerous for the trials. It could be referencing something in the map, because even though we saw parts of the map, we don't know much about it. Which is kind of worrying, but it's fine.
Murder.
This is disturbing. Oh, I gotta turn on the volume just slightly. Alright. So we have the shopping mall, which is looking sick. You see down there, you see the escalator. Yeah, women's. I mean, you can't really see much here. It just shows like a part of the map, which I like how the map's looking so far. It's pretty cool. Yeah, really nice. The new map's looking pretty sick. It's cool how we have an indoor map finally again, because all of Franco's pretty much were like large maps. This looks like this can be open and closed. Like this will be like a section you have to unlock or something. Okay, we have this. We can go out of slow motion now until we need it again. Okay, this is a bunch of same old. This, I'm assuming, is Reborn.
Pessimist might account for this by humanity's inherent cruelty.
Still confused on this. All we know so far is the toxic stuff makes you puke. For one, I'm just gonna say right now, Otto and Aurora looks better than I expected. Better in every way, even based off of the teasers. Because here's the thing, Franco, like, he was cool and all, but I don't know if he looked better than I expected. Them, I can confidently say looks better than I expected, even from the black and white thing.
Vile beasts!
I like her voice better in this. Vile beasts.
May think it only demonstrates the...
And this is weird. This is like the most clear shot we ever...
The brightness up to max in a screenshot.
Yeah, we could, but this is weird. The closest... like the most clear shot we've ever had at Eastman. And then we have him again.
City of our identities.
Only beasts are burden, needing leadership.
Okay.
A new archetype has arrived.
He's looking pretty cool though.
For
So I'm confused. How could she? What am I looking at?
I know.
I'm very confused on her face. What is this? Does she have a mouth? She reminds me of the guy from Outlast 1. Like the ones like the weird like teeth.
Yeah.
How does she speak?
Tradition, an enduring moral order. forced into
yeah, same thing as before.
by the circumstances of their biology.
Okay, so they're forced into shadows.
Elevated to wealth
Wealth, yeah.
and power.
And power,
By
yeah.
sheer force of will.
Yeah. Man, this is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like the chemical, we got her. Okay, let's just get some more shots of this. Yeah, this is the same thing we saw from before. This one's interesting. Shows her hand with the vial.
Otto and Aurora.
Okay, can't really see much here. Like, bro has a huge forehead for one.
Cress.
Otto and Aurora Cress. Like, so it looks like they are... Oh, wait, what? Oh, so they're missing an arm. Because her arm comes out of his shoulder. And her legs are down there. So they're conjoined, but her body parts aren't even...
Lover?
That's crazy.
These rough beasts would like
Oh, this is crazy. So I'm assuming this probably isn't part of the map.
to make our
Why is there Franco's milk freeze there?
acquaintance.
Okay, maybe it is part of the map. I don't know if this is part of the map. I don't know where it could be. Yeah, so he has like the chainsaw looking thing. He's definitely gonna be the scariest enemy in the game, just from this alone. It's like we finally have a big buff enemy that isn't the big runs. You know what I mean? Like, look at that face there, and he's fast.
Kinds of
Okay, hold on, wait. What's he saying here?
Rough beasts would like to make our acquaintance.
two very different kinds of genius.
Yeah, so we have one interesting thing is she's on the back. So can they attack two people at once? Meaning she could be chucking the canisters at people while he's...
They have a canister that's aiming that way and behind. They can throw both.
That is insane. That is insane. No, but one thing about them too, I want to mention, is she's facing that way. So, just like people were expecting, if she's facing that way, he's facing this way, you can't sneak up behind him either.
Different kinds.
Yeah, you have her hair there. How does she speak?
I don't know.
There's like chemical stuff. Oh, this is sick. Oh wait, that's the new map, I think.
Gifted in chemistry. Him, gifted in politics.
Yeah, chemistry and politics. Got it.
Acquaintance.
Okay.
Two very different kinds.
Yeah, they are crazy. Yeah, you have her purple gloves and her dress. I don't know what I'm looking at in the back there. Yeah, chemistry and, you know, politics. I think that's the new map. I mean, I would assume. So it looks like she throws the vials, like, so she's another long-range enemy. Okay, so they, like, pull the regents out from under that. Yeah. Just trying to get all these shots here. I think that's... Yeah. Yeah, in politics.
Gifted in politics.
Yeah, he has canisters there too, which is interesting.
Opposite.
Maybe they can reload from his chest.
No, this is definitely part of the map. In like this chemical looking place. That is interesting.
Complementary tools of manipulation. Always
Alright. So, for one, this scene right here, it seems like this is the new map still. So I'm assuming there's gonna be some weird warehouse of chemicals in the map.
Complementary tools of manipulation. Always watching.
Crazy stuff. Okay, hold on. Let's just hear what he's saying.
Complementary tools of manipulation. Always watching. never out of reach.
Okay. Now let's slow-mo this part. Do this part here. Yeah, the cross thing there. So you have like things that are at malls, like the thing you ride, yeah. This seems like this is part of the mall. That's what holding it back. But then yeah. And then they're crawling away and then nicely like that. And this seems like it's also part of the new map. Oh, I see I'm looking at here. Is that a tree? Yeah, it's a tree, alright. This looks like it's right next to the escalator, see? There's chemicals all around them, too. Yeah, it's still not chemical limited. Get your tickets. Wait. Get your event ticket in the department store. I'm assuming that means there's gonna be tickets in this one. So she's facing that way. Salon. You see a lockpick there. Antidote. Alright.
Is that a blue lockpick?
This is like glowing. Yeah, what does it say? Benjamin Jefferson. I don't know what this says. Escalator. Is this a 3-floor place? Maybe not.
And managed future. Look into the eyes of a friend. Look into a mirror.
So this. Yeah, so that must be Reborn 2.0.
Know that you are capable of anything.
Yeah.
Except.
Alright. No, that must be Reborn 2.0.
Future. Managed.
No.
Head of a medicated and managed future.
Okay,
A
this must
friend.
be, yeah.
Mirror. Know that you are capable of anything. Except.
So yeah, right here. It seems like. So he's facing the opposite way so she can attack. So they're like going crazy. And they throw something on him. And start going crazy, kind of beat him up. Oh my god, that's just more funny than anything. We're gonna start slapping him. Project Diarchy, which is in a week. Sick. Alright. I mean, I'm pretty much gonna end off the video now.
Well, you should brighten up the screenshot.
Fine, I'll do that real quick then, end off the video, because I might do another video in a couple days about, like, breaking down everything in the update, because I'm assuming they're gonna have a, patch note thing at some point within the next couple of days, which is saying what's in it and stuff. Very cool so far. Yeah, I'll just brighten the picture real quick. I don't know, you can't really, you still can't really, see too much. Well, I'm just gonna end off the video here. Like I said, I might do another video breaking down everything in this update if they like post like a patch note thing or something, just so I can even break down more and stuff. But man, this is looking insane. I'm not even gonna lie. So for one, how they look 100% better than I expected. They look insane. Otto like looks crazy, like, and obviously she looks creepy and stuff. But, like, man, they both are crazy.
Very different.
Like, that is pretty cool. One thing is, so it seems like he doesn't really have a power. He just runs at you, cuts you up and stuff. Her power, so it kind of seems like he cuts you, and she's Franco. I'm kind of confused at what her power exactly is. And I'm still a little confused. Is there something in the map, or is there a part of the power that was still missing? Because like I said, in the documents, he was still talking about how, like, this is like what they're trying to do is too dangerous for the trials. So far, sure, like, this is like the most brutal weapon in the game. But to be fair, you literally blow up in you know, the bomb countdown and stuff. And also this, we've had a lot of chemicals. So I'm still a little lost about what they're referencing in that document. But yeah, it seems like we know like their story for the most part. That they were, you know, like politicians and stuff. She was a scientist, he was like a politician, and they like were the Crest chemical people. But then they like discovered all the people that they killed. Murkoff basically took them so they didn't go to jail, and they're prime assets now. Pretty much, it seems like.
Yes, her gifted in chemistry.
Yeah.
Him.
I don't want to drag this video on for too long,
politics.
because I might do another video, like I said. But yeah, it looks pretty sick so far. Like, even the map, even though I'm still worried because they didn't really show anything, like, besides, like, the map itself. Like, they didn't show any cutscenes, which is fine, as long as they're cool cutscenes. I don't really care, because, obviously, I don't want to get spoiled. But I'm still a little worried about the gameplay of the map, because I was really disappointed in Suburbs and how it basically added nothing. So I'm really hoping this map does add some cool stuff. A shopping mall does seem cool so far. I'm excited, and a little bit worried, too. And, like I said, I'm still a little lost on their power. I'm assuming they will probably explain it in a patch note or something. Because, does her, like, I'm confused what the chemicals even do exactly. Like, does it stun you, make you just start puking? Little confused. But, yeah, I'm just going to have to leave this off here. Looking really great so far. We're just going to have to see how this goes in a week, which seems crazy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe. Keep an eye out. I might do another breakdown video. I'm not 100% sure in the future, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe. Project Diarchy is looking crazy, and yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.